Hello, hello, hello. Am I live? The little thing isn't ticking. Somebody give me a hi or a wave because I'm out in a field. I'm not sure if I've got an internet. Am I live? Somebody say hi, please. Oh, do you know what? Oh, yeah, I can see somebody's watching. Okay, so I'm out in a field again. Do you know, I called it earlier and I did a little post for this. I'm going to my happy place. But do you know what? Everywhere at the minute seems to be my happy place. And I'm not saying that I'm floating around in like this bubble of happiness, but I can see the beauty in everything at the minute. It's awesome. Okay, so I think what I'd like to share today, and it's going to be a little bit longer than before, because I think I've been doing some posts and they've always been like really quick, and I'm so excited, and all these things have been changing and happening, and it goes really quickly. I'm just going to like settle in, very much like the spiral has settled in for me, and just have a chat and maybe tell you guys about what my vision is for the future now that I've feel like I'm integrating the spiral. I know from when I went through the spiral last time, I just notice every time I have a different interaction with people doing different things, I was like, oh gosh, yeah, I'm doing that differently. I'm doing this differently. So what I've been noticing really this time round is that really, if I'm truly honest, I don't give a fuck what people think. And I'm not saying that in like a horrible way. I'm not saying like, oh, don't care what anyone thinks. But do you know what? I used to have such a dialogue in my head of, should I say this? Should I say that? Is it the right thing to say? Is it going to upset them? Maybe I'll say something to make them happy. Loads of stuff, you know. And it used to get me really like on pause all the time and like really stuck. Hi guys, hi Reese, hi Rob. So yeah, and I've just noticed when I've been speaking to some people recently that I'll just say whatever comes into my head. And the conversation's been flowing and there hasn't been that worry or that concern about what they're going to think or say. And actually, me being that way has just opened up the conversation even more. Another way as well that I've noticed that I'm setting new boundaries. I'm setting more firm boundaries with my daughter and actually the other people in my life, and that's enabling me to have more control, have more power, have more say, and that's really good for me because I used to second guess myself so much, and I just don't want to do that anymore. So spiral for me really has got me back into doing this stuff that I love. It's got me back into it's got me off the treadmill basically. Like, not everything has to be done, not everything has to be in a certain way. I'm just doing what feels right at the time, and things do get done, and actually things are getting done quicker and easier, and I'm loving the insights that are dropping in for me, the awareness, and actually the patience, like with my daughter and everything, just being able to calmly respond to her when we've had a moment and communicate with her in a respectful, honest way. I was just loving this field. Yeah, what else? I feel like I mentioned these already. I want to talk to you about other stuff that I've noticed. What have I noticed? So, yeah, do you know what? Actually, if I'm honest, I've really reconnected with that younger me, or that part of me that's really cheeky, that's really. I'm going to take these off actually because I keep looking to see who's watching. It's distracting me. So I've really reconnected with that little girl inside of me that is all about fun and being a bit cheeky and yeah, just doing the thing. It's like last night I went out with some friends, went to the beach, and before maybe I would have done it, but I wouldn't like engulfed myself in it. But I had a bikini and it was freezing, and I got into the water and I had that moment of going, oh, this is going to be really cold. And actually I got in there and it was so invigorating. It was amazing. And even seaweed, massive bits of seaweed were like wriggling around my legs. And I knew that would have freaked me out before and I would have got out of there. But do you know what? It felt actually really good. And I just like accepted that there was seaweed in the water, it's natural. And ended up really enjoying it and feeling it almost like a bit of a massage or something, I don't know. And then the water, like it does, just seems to get warmer, and I immersed myself in the water and I allowed the waves to crash on me. And just having fun with the ladies that were there with me, and then just had a moment where we all just went off and did our own thing, and I was just floating and bouncing around in the water and just really tuned into my senses and loved it. Felt really connected with the earth and the elements. It's all going a bit woo, but it's true. And then afterwards, got changing and stuff, and just chatting without that annoying little voice, and without that, and those are horrible little feelings of anxiety or whatever it was, or oh, should I say this, oh, should I say that? None of that. It just flowed, and I said the things I wanted to say, and actually people were laughing, and we were all having more fun because of it. And actually, the more I'm doing stuff like this, the more it's embedding, it feels like. So my intention is to just embrace all the changes of the spiral. And actually the spiral, the thing happens for the 7 weeks or the 7 days that I did in the practitioner course, but it's not something you just sit back and like life unfolds in front of you. It's our responsibility to make the changes that come up and not fall back into the old patterns, because that would be easy to do. So I'm setting myself intentions of meditating every day, journaling, getting all those thoughts out of my head down onto paper, journaling, having a conversation around them, moving my body every day. And do you know what? I don't want to have like an exercise program. I don't want to have a thing that I do every day, because I'm all about breaking the rules. I'm all about doing just what feels right at the time. So if I want to dance around, I'll dance around. If I want to go for a run, I'll go for a run. And I feel like it's just going to be different every day. And if I want to do a karate class, I'll do a karate class. But actually that I might do when we're all allowed to. I'm going to get back into my karate, because as a kid, I couldn't go to a certain level because my parents were worried about me getting hurt. I still want to do that. I still want to punch some stuff because I've got that real fire in me. I think I'm a bit naughty and a bit like, I don't know. It's good to get that connection or that fire or that inner warrior of me out. I want to embrace that for sure. And for me as well, I think I'm really getting clear on what my intentions are on my business. And actually my business is for purpose in a way. And I say business, it's just that I'm going to be doing stuff that I want to do. And I'm going to be doing like things to help people, because my purpose is to help people. My purpose is to like see the transformation in others. And I've seen it with my hypnotherapy and EFT, and that's amazing. And it's so wonderful seeing how people like free themselves from all that old baggage. But with the spiral, oh my God, you can really like, I don't know, it's almost like getting a digger truck, rather than like digging all the little holes with all these other modalities. And they are amazing, and they do what they do, and they're really good for focusing on that specific goal that you want, that's a specific purpose, be it, I don't know, diet, fitness, releasing yourself from an old traumatic memory or something. But the spiral just covers all bases, and it's like a real feeling of cleaning the slate. I wouldn't even say digging up, but it's like cleaning the slate, making you all shiny and bright, really. How would I say? How would I describe it? Going through the spiral, the feeling afterwards. For me, it's as if I've reconnected with that me when I was a kid. Because you have your kids, and like when you were a kid, it's just free. You say what you want, you do what you want. Yeah, you might get told off, but you do it anyway. And actually, the conditioning and the parenting just stops all that. And I feel like that's just all been blown away. I feel like a kid again, I suppose. And I've been seeing it in some kids recently, and they're doing their thing. And I'm like, oh God, it's so nice just to say, do, be, behave in exactly the way that you want to do. And that's the way I want to be. So I feel like I've reclaimed my inner child, but not that vulnerable one, not the I don't know, whatever it is, the ones that people don't like, or that we don't like about ourselves, because there are those other bits that always creep up from time. And actually with the spiral as well, I'm going to be able to teach you or advise you on how to do self-clearing. So if things pop up, I'll be able to teach you how to clear it yourself with the emotional clearing technique, funnily enough. So yeah, going through the spiral, actually, it's not only that you clear all this stuff, you're given tools to keep the work going, and you're given tasks that are just gonna strengthen the work, because you come out of it all fresh, and actually you have like all the conditioning and the ways and the behaviours that you had prior to spiral is almost like scaffolding, rusty old scaffolding that's been holding you up and been like restricting you. After spiral, that all goes, and then you're all like, oh, this is nice, I can move a bit now. But something else needs to be there to keep that and to stabilize that in a more positive way. Maybe like lovely plants coming around it, or a wood growing around you, or something that's going to adapt and grow with you. So yeah, you're given like tools and support after doing the spiral as well. You're given there's a community as well that you get hooked into, which is people that are going through the spiral, have been through the spiral. So I'd connect you into that group as well. And it's a place where you can go and ask questions, and you can see that other people are asking questions as well. And so there's more to it than I think I've been explaining up until now. And maybe this is just the time to explain it. This is now that you need to hear it in this moment to go, actually, it's just not this weird, wacky thing that clears all my shit. Actually, I get supported and I get hooked into this community. Because I think for me, especially going through the spiral, has enabled me to like connect with the community and connect with others, and be heard, hear, and feel really supported. That's it. That's the biscuit. It's being really supported actually through this journey. So you're not just like some therapies or whatnot. You might just be like, you have the thing and you go and that's it. See you later. You can grow with it, and there's other things that we can do as well. And even if you want like a taster about this work, I can do some like statement clearing with you, which is about like if you have a belief, like something like, I don't know, for me to have money, I can't have love, or if to have a career, but then I'm a bad parent. It's like that. You can't have both. We can clear around that as well, so you can resonate at being able to have both of those things without all those little blocks and locks that are holding you into those beliefs. So yeah, there's lots of little techniques as well. So if you're curious and you just want to like have a little taster, I'll probably charge you because I'm not about being free. You'll get the worth out of it if you pay the money and if you give something in exchange, and it's worth it. Do you know what? It's so worth it. So yeah, I'm going to charge you money because it's worth it. So if you're curious, I haven't worked out how much that would be, but yeah, probably similar to my hypnotherapy prices actually, or more or less, I don't know. So what else do I want to say? Yeah, so my vision actually, moving into the future, is for me to create a real community within the practice that I'm doing, like for you to come here and I'll give you advice, I'll give you insights, and just like listen to the things that I'm putting out there, because I've learned so much, and I've got things to say that's going to actually help people out there. It's going to help you, and it's going to help you just let go of all that shit. And even if you don't do the spiral, or if you're not going to do the spiral yet, that's fine. Just take the free stuff, take the words that I'm putting out there, and move forward with that, and just see how that goes for you. And I'm here to support. I'm here to help transform people, to help people let go of their shit, and then yeah, just love what I do. I want to be that person, or I am that person, that I'm just going to be doing what I love, because it's just what is the right thing for me, and it's just going to get better and better, and I'm going to get better, and I'm going to help you, I'm going to help the people around you, and yeah, and I'm going to have no filters. So if you don't like it, don't watch. I don't mind, that's up to you. But if you like it, watch, and just see the stuff that I'm doing. I'm going to create courses as well. I'm going to do some courses as well. I'm not quite sure what they're going to be yet, and they're just going to drop in when the time's right. So I think that's probably going to be in a couple of weeks or so. So I'll get a few people starting through the spiral, and yeah, that's just going to drop in for me, and it'll be on Facebook, and it will be on the thing, whatever comes in, whatever feels right. Yeah, so I'm going to be creative. I'm going to be creative. I'm going to be helping, and yeah, I'm just going to give you worth of the messages that I'm putting out there for you. So yeah, enjoy, welcome, and let me see if there's any little messages I need to respond to. No, lots of people watching though, so nice to see you all, guys. But yeah, watch out for more of these. I probably should let you know when they're going to come up, but I probably won't, because that's not what I'm about. So yeah, just keep an eye out, and yeah, let's see what happens. All right, love you all. Bye.